Hello, this is Hi Bob Warbob, and let's play some Ultimate General Civil War.
Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the camp after Gaines Mill and before Malvern Hill. Did I say Gaines Hill? I better not have. Gaines Mill, Malvern Hill. Good old rhymes. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get as many 2 stars as possible while still leaving room to make the rest into 1 stars as well. Want to kind of gauge how many guns we have. So I went ahead and swapped out the 55s for Harper's Ferries here. We're going to have a lot more Harper's Ferries than we do 55s. So then what I'll do is I will top off all of the 55s with raw recruits and use up, see how close that gets me to using up all the guns for one of these. Is that it? One, 2, 3, 4. So I guess there's only 4. So maybe it's worth going ahead and buying, what is it, like 1,000 guns? We could also get these. We'll think about it. Okay, then Harper's Ferries. We can top off all of these as well. We got a bunch of them in the battle, 7,000 something. Along with a few hundred replacements for, well, that was good. Able to top up both of those. Renses. And put somebody in charge of that for now. Ooh, it gets close to losing its star. Lorenz's. So then basically we had to choose, like, do we want to go with Lorenz's in our 2 stars, or do we want to go with all good rifles? Just like, I guess it would be Lorenz's, and then get rid of the MJGs and the Palmettos. So if I get rid of the Palmettos and put in a thing of Harper's Ferries there. Okay, so those are Harper's Ferries. Go ahead and make these 55s. Since it's only 1,000 guns, it's not that bad. It's a little expensive, but not bad. And then we can either go with this many 2 stars, or we go with 1 more, or 2 more, maybe 3. Okay. It still hasn't been all that expensive. So if we get enough guns for 3 more, how much would that cost? It'd be, I can't even do it. I don't have quite enough Harper's Ferries to do all Harper's Ferries without doing one of the rep buys. Yeah, we could do the rep buy for Harper's Ferries. So instead of so we find the best. I think this one's just bad. So that one's out. This one's got a bunch of stamina, but this one's got melee and firearms. And efficiency. So this one has a lower general, but it has more experience. So we'll go with him. Okay, so we got these three, and all of these. And we'll do Harper's Ferries on all of these. Okay. So now we will have, hopefully whenever we break these down, we'll be able to make them all into 2 stars. I think we will. I'm going to pause it and I will be right back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down all of those guys and then use, hopefully I'll be able to get away with using like high kernels. We'll see. I'll be right back. Well, I'm also going to make all the junk units, all the, empty my manpower pool. I'll be back. Okay, so it ended up working perfect. 73%. Kernels are right on the money. These guys go up a little bit, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the last 2 and make them, merge them into these and see if we can get right on 1 star, plus or minus a little bit. With all these guys, with those, we still have quite a few of our best generals. Like this one, these 2 can be obviously lower. Not lower, but they won't keep the star if they go lower, but we'll be breaking them down. So then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's most of them. What we can do is we can take some of the, we can try giving more experience to 3 of these, and then using these to finish off all of them to 2 stars. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start breaking down my artillery, and we're gonna up the size of the 20 pounders, and the rest of them, I think I'll need 1 more unit, and then all the rest are just gonna go into infantry because I don't need them anymore. Okay, so we're done with that. We got 2 20-pound parrots, and why not? We'll just go all out on the 24-pound howitzer. I mean the 12-pound howitzer, because I don't really care. I probably should buy the Jameses, and I'm not buying the Whitworths. It's not happening. I just don't care enough. You don't need the second supply wagon much, so especially not since this one's at like 5 grand. It should be fine. I am not going to buy those or any of these. I just don't care. I almost want to buy some Colts, but I just can't be bothered right now. I'm not even worried about snipers. Don't need them. I could buy the rest of that if I wanted to. Turn this down to like 40. I don't see the point right now. This is plenty of supply. This is more than enough for all infantry composition pretty much. These basically won't even spawn in until the battle's over. Which is fine, doesn't really matter. I could make a cab out of this. It's an interesting thought. Like a 500 or 600 man cav. Cav is just so bad that it's just not really even worth it. So I think I'm just gonna go with what we've got. We could add some raw recruits into some of these. Like pull out 100 men or something, and I just don't feel like it right now. It's really tedious. I'll go ahead and do it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I came up with. I'm just gonna take raw recruits, went with 100 in each of these up to this point, and then once they go pretty much like max brigadier general, oh, that guy probably needs over 100. Well, and then once they go max brigadier general, then they need a little bit more. I'll be right back. It's really weird and semi-random that I started out with 2,500, used exactly 1,300. So that should mean that whenever I get done topping all these off, I should have 1,300 left. We'll see. I got within like 50, and I am just not going to be fussed about getting the last 1 or 2 men. It's still 1,300 2-star men that I can then throw into the 1-stars. Maybe I won't have to throw all of it in anyway. We'll see. Okay, 1,300. Okay, we can move that down there. This thing will be able to merge with that, and these guys can go in here. Pretty much. I mean, close enough. No matter what, they're going down here anyway, so yes, sir. Might as well make it look nice. Okay, so there's only 2 stars. All of them have 0. I think this guy might have 1. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not gonna worry about it. None of them have efficiency problems, I don't think. Nope. We'll probably have to have... We might have to switch this guy out. Yes, sir. To have him in charge of like the low colonels over here. There we go. Yep. Even... Oh, well, that didn't count, but even on the really low kernels, it still works, so... This does not, but I can put him up here. or something. I can do something. So now I just have to decide how much of this I need to break down to make all these guys at least need to be 1 star. I mean, all those guys are 1 stars and they don't have a whole lot of extra experience in there. Maybe we'll just leave them alone. Especially that guy. We can leave that guy alone for sure. That's what, like 2, 3, 2. These other guys we might be able to modify some, but not by a whole lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, that doesn't really drop it all that much, and it keeps them from having max efficiency. We don't have very many. Yeah, we don't have very good lieutenant colonels, so I don't think we have like any hardly left. We have this one and that one, and then we can buy some middle of the road ones. So I am going to, I guess, get all of these guys to have the minimum amount of experience, and I'll be back. Okay, so all said and done now, I have done something incredible. That little bit, like 10 experience per on these guys, I was able to turn that into the 1 stars. So I have 4 1 stars. I had to drop a lieutenant general in one of them just to gain enough experience. And I split them out. It's wigging me out a little bit that I don't have enough for this, but it's fine. It's just 14 men. Now all that's left to do is to name them and give them their perks, and we're done. I think you guys have seen enough of that, so you guys will see the army whenever we go into Malvern Hill. You guys have a good one, and I will see you there. Bye.
Well, this has been a blast. Hope you guys have had as much fun as I've had. I'll see you again in the next episode. You guys have a good one,